friends, I'm bringing you in kind of early on the behind the scenes video of getting my winter camp set up. Main reason is we had a little snow event over the weekend. We got some ice and snow, and it hasn't really melted off yet. The temperature as of now is 28 degrees, but it's supposed to warm up to about 34, hopefully. The problem is the way in is kind of like a gravel dirt road, and then I have to go over the levee, and there's a really steep grade hill there, and if that is covered with ice, I'm not going to go down into it. So this ought to be kind of interesting. So hopefully we can make it there. So far it looks pretty good. I've actually seen some other tire tracks out here, so somebody else has made it down here. So that's kind of a good sign. We've got about a fourth of a mile to go until we get to the levee though. It's looking really positive, but man, everything freaking frozen. That means getting firewood is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Oh well, yep, there's some tire tracks right there. Well, here we go. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're not slipping any. What's it look like over the hill? Yeah, we can definitely do it. Alright, let's get parked and get geared up and hit the trail. I want to show you something real quick. We're actually almost to the shelter, by the way. This is one well-used game trail. We call these the Deer Highway. I think it might go right past the shelter. That's what it's starting to look like. Let's see if we can get, we've got a lot of deer track. Which is that and that. That's fresh right there. It's been a while. I think something's dragging. I've seen some, there it is. Nope, that's deer. I think I've seen some fox print earlier. There's deer. Huh, pretty interesting, huh? We're at camp, and you can tell the game trail goes there. There's one over here. We have some fresh diggings there. And I just followed it right over to the camp. So yeah, that's also going to make me rethink where I'm going to put the teepee a little bit. Might move it over here some. I don't know yet. Or just keep it where I was originally going to put it. But there's a lot of activity here. As you can see, TP poles still in one spot. Well, look there. You can tell where deer's been rooting around. Huh. Okay. First thing on the agenda is get a fire started, and maybe we can find some dry wood. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh man, what a beautiful day. Well, we have fire. Got some wood stocked up. Got the shelter put up. Fire did not take long at all. Basically, with the trench fire, it's pretty much the top layer peels right off of it, and you get down to the bottom there. Got the shelter set up. Those little hooks came in pretty freaking handy, man. Look at that. I have a feeling we're gonna have to fix that soon. I got my main camera with me today, the Sony, and I've got a backup camera, which I'm going to leave in my pack right now because I've got a bunch of them hot hand heaters in there, hopefully keeping it warm just in case I have to use it. So we won't have an episode like last week. Oh, it's officially noon. That's great. Taking a little break from the video here. I've got 3 of them stripped. Working on the other 3 there. Got quite a mess going. Built the firewall, or the heat reflector for the fire. And it's getting so hot it's melting all the snow in the ground. Kind of making a mud pit. And earlier, when I had it done, freaking wind started blowing from this way in. So that's going to be northwest. So I need to build a section right here, and maybe one right there a little bit later. I think we're looking at about 3:30 maybe. So I'm doing good on time. I should be able to get all the poles processed before I leave today. Maybe even set up, or I might save that for another time. I don't know, we'll find out. As the fire dies, I've decided it's time to wrap it up. I've got roughly an hour before I lose the sunlight. I'm not as worried about getting out of here as I was last time, but I still don't know the area, and I would like to get to the field before it gets dark. So, progress. All the poles are skinned. All that is going to be dried out and either used for bedding or fire tinder. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start packing the camp up. Kind of making my way towards the field before the sun gets down, hopefully. As far as the fire goes, I'm going to squish it down and then put some of that dirt on top of it. I'm not concerned about it starting a forest fire because it's so cold out and it's starting to look like it's going to snow again. So I'm not concerned about that. If the wind comes up, I don't want the ashes to blow around. That's what could cause a problem. So let's get everything in a pack and start getting out of here. I'm all tore down. Fire is covered. I don't think we're gonna have any problems. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's go that way, catch that game trail and go that way, I hope. Got a little problem here. I don't know if Michelle's frozen or what, but she has no GPS lock.
Monitoring started.
Yeah, she's gonna go, no GPS signal. Let's see.
No GPS signal.
Yeah. I've only got 3. You know what? Let's just wing it. As long as we get to the field, I think we'll be alright. Okay, everything's picked up. No trash. Let's go this way. Hopefully hit that game trail. Well, okay. Yeah, we came in on this one. So we'll go around that way and then grab it and take it on the way out. Okay. This is interesting. I cut in real early. And I think I found a shortcut. Because I'm not sure. I think that's the field we usually cross. Won't know until we get up there. Either that, I'm way off course, which is a possibility. You guys are not going to believe this. We just took one hell of a shortcut. There we are right there. That's when the GPS kicked in. This is how we came in. That's the car. That's the shelter. Normally, a little winded, I buzzed through this, through a valley, and through another field, and then cut over. Well, we just came up this deer trail, came in through over there. So the next time I come up here, I'm going to follow that tree line and then cut in, and I'll be a hell of a lot closer to the shelter. I'm doing that next time. I think we just cut off at least 4/10 of a mile. Okay. It sure is beautiful out, isn't it? Yeah. A little island of trees over there is kind of freaking cool. Alright, let's hump it. Get back to the car before it gets dark. At least try to. I'll tell you what, I have got to give this pack freaking credit, man. I was just thinking about it on the way out of here. Well, we're kind of really not on a trail. But I bounced off of freaking trees. It's falling down hills. And it is holding up quite nicely. Did not expect that from a pack that was on sale. I think we need to get out here and take a right. I mean, just listen to the poor guy. Yep. I Ah, there's a trail. We'll take this one. Or we can cut over here. Let's just cut over here. Or this is how I get in trouble, folks. Let's see what's around the next corner. Let's just grab this one. All the stuff I ran through today, and she is just holding up great. Look at that. No damage. Let's see how warm it is out. About, I want to say 39 maybe, 39 degrees. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Man, look at that beautiful sunset. You know what? Let's go up here on the levee and take a look at it real quick. Is that freaking awesome or what? Oh, man, look at that. Such beauty. Okay, we need to head out. So, I want to show you that hill I'm talking about. It's just right over there. Looks like it kind of refroze a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we shouldn't have any problems. If not, we'll just slide down here and stop. All right, let's try to get up the hill. Here we go. Whoa, a little bouncy. That wasn't bad at all, was it? The heck is that? Like a snake or something. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up while we got that magnificent sunset. Look at that. Is that just awesome? Got quite a bit done today. I got the reflector wall built for the fire, the heat reflector. I'm gonna have to put one more side on it after I seen that wind coming through earlier because it was kind of hitting this fire. I wasn't liking that. All the poles have been skinned. Had whoop, I almost hit a bird. How does that happen? Anyway, where were we? Okay, all the poles are skinned and ready to be set up. I think that's what's going to happen next week. So I'm going to come out and tie those off and set them up. Get them ready to put the cover on. I know some people are going to ask me, when are we going to do that overnight? Well, soon. Really soon, because it's going to be me and Jeremy doing it. And he's just got to get some clearance from work. And we're going to do it over at that location there. So hopefully within the next month or so. And we actually want to do it in the middle of a freaking snowstorm. Yeah, the glutton for punishment, aren't we? Okay, I'm just kind of rambling on, friends. Thanks for coming along with me today. And like always, see you on YouTube.